Hi everyone, welcome to another video of SyncPix. In today's video, I'll be talking about HR module in ERPNext. HR module in ERPNext has a variety of features available, and it is not possible to cover all these features in one video. I have created a detailed course on ERPNext HR module. I'll be covering each and every aspect of HR module, right from setting up the HR module and then creating the masters and then complete process by process explanation of HR and payroll process. Our HR process starts with the recruitment. So there is a complete recruitment module which will help you to understand that how the staffing plan is created, how the job is opened, and how the job applicant will apply for the job. And if there is an employee referral for a specific job or specific applicant, that can also be created. And then you can create different type of interviews. Then you can define different round of interviews. And then you can conduct the interviews and then you can get the interview feedback. So all of that can be digitally stored within the ERPNext. Instead of creating any manual record, you can create all of the record related to the recruitment, and then you can create, of course, the job offer, appointment letters, and so on. So the next process is, of course, employee will come on board. So then the life cycle management will start. So here is employee life cycle management, which means that the employee will join, he will be on board, and then you can do the skill mapping and then promotions and transfers. And then, of course, there will be grievance and so on. Once the employee is on board, of course, there will be performance also. So you will do the performance appraisal. There are various appraisal templates. There are some energy point rules also that once the employee will be using HR module or employee will be using ERPNext, based on the tasks or based on the jobs or based on the documents that he will be taking care of, there will be a variety of energy points that a person will be earning. And then, of course, there are a monthly attendance sheet and recruitment analysis. As a part of HR module, there are shift management also. You can create a variety of shifts. And then an employee can request to change the shift from one shift to another. And then, of course, you can assign the shift to one employee or multiple employees. If I talk about the leave management, the holiday list, which means that during a specific year, how many public holidays are there, how many weekends are there, all of that can be defined. So there are a variety of leave types that you can define, leave period you can define, leave policies you can define, and then the leave policy can be assigned to the employee. You can also create the leave applications. There are leave allocations that for which period, how many leaves are allocated to a specific person. And if there is any leave encashment, you can also create the leave encashment here. And then leave block list, which means that during a specific period of the year, some of the employees or some of the departments or some of the branches are not allowed to take the leaves. And then compensatory leave request, if there is any compensatory leave policy in your company, so you can use the compensatory leave request. And then system also has the complete attendance management tool. So you can have the employees check in and check out through the system. And at the same time, there is employee attendance tool where you can mark the attendance of the employees based on their check in and check out. And an employee can also request for the attendance in case the employee has not been able to log in or not been able to check in and check out. So he can request for the attendance. And then, of course, there is an upload attendance feature, which means that if a specific branch or specific location doesn't have the attendance management system, or they do not have the automated attendance management tool, so upload attendance feature is available to upload the attendance of those employees. Then you have a complete training plan also here, which means that you can create the training plan. Based on the training plan, you can then, of course, create the training events, and then training results will be there. Training feedback from the employees will be there. Complete training module is there. And then if there is an employee exit, which means that employee is leaving the company for good, or there is a retirement or anything, so employee separation templates can be created. And then the full and final settlement can also be created. And then you can conduct the exit interview. Loans, you can also create the loan types, and loan applications can also be provided, and loan requests can be provided. And through approval workflow, the next step can be taken care of. If I talk about the fleet management, of course, you might be having fleet which are assigned to the employees. So you can create the fleet, and you can then have the vehicle logs, and then you can assign the drivers to those vehicles, and then you can record the expenses related to that fleet. And there are expense claim also, which an employee can claim to the self-service portal also. So there are travel requests also. For that request also, there will be advanced request. And there are some key reports available, recruitment analysis, you can do the employee analytics, and then you can have the employee leave balances, and all of these reports are available. And then you can have the dashboard also. If I go here to dashboard, this is the default dashboard which is available, human resource dashboard. You can create variety of dashboards depending upon your needs and requirements. So if you start using ERPNext HR module, you will not need to maintain any record in the paper format. All of the record can be maintained within the ERPNext HR module. Payroll can also be processed directly through the ERPNext. You can first of all define the payroll structure, payroll entry, pay slip, and all of that, and then salary register and dashboard. ERPNext HR module is a comprehensive module. Let me take you to the settings of HR module first. If I go to HR settings, you can see here the employee naming series. So whether you want to follow the naming series or you want to follow the employee number, default retirement age, for example, if it is 60 years, so you can mention the 60 years as the default retirement age. Standard working hours, so these will be standard working hours during the day. So if I 8 hours during the day, and then reminders, monthly frequency for the holiday reminders, and then the frequency for daily birthdays and work anniversaries. And then hiring. So if you want to see the check the vacancies on the job offer creation and set the interview feedback reminder and send the interview reminder, all of this can be created automatically. So in case you want to make any changes into that, you can do that. So employee exit settings, employee is leaving the company, questionnaire will be sent to the employee and then he will be responding to that. Exit questionnaire notification template, so you can create the template. Based on that, employee will be getting an email. So this is the basic setting of HR module. In each and every document, you can track who has made the changes and old data to new data. I'll give you one example of master setup here. For example, you can see probation, contract, commission, and all of that is available. Part-time, full-time, this is also available. Intern is also available. And for example, temporary worker, if it is temporary, so I will mention that also as a drop down in the main employee master. So I'll just show you one employee master. There are two. So you can see here that there are connections. So employee can have attendance, employee can have the attendance request, check-ins, leave applications, leave allocations, and then related to life cycle, you can see how many times the employee has been transferred, how many promotions has been done, how many times onboarding has been done, how many times expenses has been claimed. All of that record can be seen here. And if benefits are there, how many employee benefit applications are there, how many benefit claims are there. So all of these connections can be seen from the employee master. And then of course you can create the employee master and you can see all of the details related to employee, like salary details, and then the health insurance details, contact details, personal biodata, and educational qualifications, and so on. So if any field needs to be added here, you can define the custom field. You can go here to custom field list, and you can create any new field that you want to have within this particular module. For example, if I want to create a new custom field, so I can create inside the employee, and inside employee, I can mention here, for example, this will be laptop provided. So insert field after, suppose you want to, after full name you want to put it, or after which field, after employee number, suppose. Here it will be check whether it is yes, no. So save it here. Now if I go back here to employee list, and here if you search for the field by pressing Ctrl J, so you will see that laptop provided field is added here now. So it is a checkbox whether you want to have it or not. Again, with an employee, you can have attachment of various files, their CV, their photos, their certificates, and so on. All of that can be added. So you can go through complete training of ERPNext. And if you have any comments, any feedback, don't forget to mention them in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get the latest videos like this. See you in next video. Take care and goodbye.